One of the questions I recently received is, Jetro, what is the difference between an assessment and an audit? I can order both, but when do I need which one? What's the difference? What's the benefit of both? Great questions. So let's take a look at that today. The definition of an assessment typically varies depending on the organization, but generally speaking, an assessment takes place at the beginning of your security journey, while an audit happens at the end. And let me explain. Imagine you're an organization and you're in the cloud and your apps are running in the cloud, and then comes that moment that you're thinking, well, everything is running in the cloud, but is it running securely? Did we configure everything according to the best practices? And then what typically happens is you order an assessment, a cloud security assessment. Or you're thinking, I want to go for NIS2 compliance, but how well are we doing today? I need a snapshot, a photo of the current situation. So you order a NIS2 assessment. An assessment typically has as an outcome a list of strengths and weaknesses. Those weaknesses are then typically prioritized into risks, and then we put them onto a roadmap. So we put them on a timeline, and you know exactly which things you need to tackle in which order to get maximum results. So out of an assessment comes a roadmap, and then you can implement those individual improvements as mini projects and tackle them on your own pace. And then at the end, after you've done all that implementation, you can go for an audit. And an audit is a formal moment where an external party that has been accredited to do audits will come into your organization and do a full check. Typically, like with an ISO 27001 audit, they will look at your implementation and compare it to the norm, the standard. At the end of such an audit, you will either pass and get a certification, or you fail due to non-conformities, and then you have to go back to your implementation, fix those non-conformities, re-audit, and then get the certification. So to compare both, assessment at the beginning of your security journey, get your strengths and weaknesses, pretty objective, then do your implementations, and at the end, do the audit. The audit also has to be renewed, typically every 3 years, while an assessment is like a snapshot of that moment, and it's good enough to start your implementation. So my question for you today is, do you know your strengths and weaknesses in cloud or in NIS2 or in DORA? If not, go for an assessment. Out of that, you can do your work and implementations, and all the way at the end, go for an audit and get certified. And with that said, I wish you a wonderful day and see you next time.